So we got an interesting video for y'all today. We do have some update news from 2K. I gotta put y'all up on that. And we gotta have a serious conversation in this 2K community, y'all. Is NBA 2K25 even still salvageable? By the feedback I've been seeing in the 2K community, it seems like most people enjoy NBA 2K24 way more. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the info.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you done know. Your boy Brutal, him on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So we gonna get straight to the news. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, making a push for that 300K. It's on the way. Y'all know how this grind don't stop. Shout out to the Bruce Squad. Always put y'all on top. And don't forget, put Bruce Squad in the comment section. I gotta show y'all some love, man. All right. So anyways, we're gonna start off right here with some update news from 2K. Then we're gonna dive into the serious conversation. They made this post saying, we are working on a resolution to restore city stats from season 1 once live. The stat tab on your 2K card will display combined stats for all season or from all seasons, including season 1, while the VIP stats will show only your stats from the current season. Says this fix will go live sometime after an upcoming patch update, and we will provide another update at that time. Thank you for your continued patience. Now I'm surprised people actually cared about their season 1 stats like that, right? To the point that they actually have to go and fix that stuff, man. I gotta be honest with you, I really don't care about stats that deep, but it seemed like some people are determined to get their season 1 stats. It was that good, okay? But anyways, we got a few people that responded on Twitter. This user said, losers crying about the record when there are bigger things to worry about, and the losers dev only focus on pointless stuff. I'm gonna censor it as much as possible instead of gameplay. This user actually said this. He said a month later, now of course I censored that whole first line. He said, why even bother addressing it? At least 200K people stopped playing this game within the last 3 weeks. Apparently he got the numbers. I don't know, he probably got some connects. And this next user said this is an L for casual. It makes more sense for it to be optional. So the people who grind and care about the record can see their standing, and while the people who don't care at all can start over. It's a win-win for both sides. I don't know why this couldn't be done. I do agree with that somewhat. I ain't gonna lie to you, man, because I personally don't care about my season 1 stat. Now let's continue on. Now somebody did ask Evan, what about not being able to back out of rec lobbies after losing or even winning? To be honest, sometimes you want to back out and just the option is just not popping up. Evan said that is being tracked in our Discord, as well as the delay before seeing the option to exit should be reduced in an upcoming patch. So there will be a change with that. They got a lot of things that need to be addressed, man. I will put out a list real soon, but before that, let's dive into a serious conversation, because I saw Black Cobra made this post on Twitter and it definitely caught my eye. But anyways, let's dive into it. He said, my honest opinion on 2K25 so far. He said, gameplay wise, I absolutely love the movement with or without the ball, thanks to the leap in pro play animations, particularly the left stick movement. It's in a class of its own and one of the more slept on improvements. Pro play in general is probably the biggest positive for me. However, outside of that, I've not been enjoying it nearly as much as I thought I would, and not as much as I enjoyed 2K24, 2K23, and even 22. Outside of the movement improvements and pro play, there isn't anything I can point out and honestly say I love this about 2K25. The layup timing feels significantly harder than shooting and not as rewarding as replay percentage. The 50-50 ball feels biased towards the offense. Passing lanes negate the smaller player model ratio, and there's no real penalty for spamming the steal button off ball. Another fan of visual cue movement with button shooting, even if it's to combat cheating devices. I can only learn my jump shot, but so many with the button. So cosmetically, the My Player portion of the game is still extremely underwhelming and disappointing compared to what's available and possible offline in cap. I really appreciate the quality of life improvement to user interface and providing casual or competitive players their own respective modes online. But overall, it's just been an okay basketball experience for me. It leaves much to be desired, and the fun I'm having with it pales in comparison to the fun I had with previous iterations. So let me know what y'all think about that. And your boy gotta be honest with y'all, this seemed to be a really popular take. Now I got a question for y'all, man. Remember NBA 2K24 after they dropped the first major patch? This seemed to be where the community was at the same exact place. Can 2K actually drop some fixes to save NBA 2K25? I want your honest opinion in the comment section. And they got a lot of problems, of course. We're gonna have to dive into that a little bit more later, of course. But let me know if y'all think, is it possible for them to actually fix all the issues and how this game really feels. Now, I do still enjoy the game. Trust me, I can, despite the gameplay and all that stuff. I'm a basketball head, yo. Once I play with the right people, it's fun. But there are a lot in this game that just keep fighting against you for some reason. I'm not the type to even complain about gameplay like that. Trust me. Y'all could go check. One of the things I very rarely speak on is gameplay changes, unless it's something really drastic. But there are so much things that just grind my gears with this game. Like, I said it in my live stream, I said this is the only 2K I really felt like cussing out Mike Wade in certain situations. But anyways, we got a few people that responded to Black Cobra. Wafix here said, there are good parts about 2K25, but the flaws in the game are so bad that it ultimately outweighs the good things they added. I do agree with this sometimes. This next user said, nothing more satisfying than 100% user control. Said the biggest gripe were animations where you have no control of. Said for new 2K players, I always dislike the fact that 2K randomly bails people out that can't dribble with animations that teleports through you or to you. Let me know what y'all think about that. This next user said, some of the decisions with certain gameplay changes are extremely questionable. 2K finally figured out layups and mid-range on 24 and took a huge step back this year. And cheating can't be the reason because every other event and rewards is easily obtainable by cheaters still. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I ran upon somebody with that on. I ran up on somebody, he definitely had that device on him. So you could still cheat in NBA 2K25. It's so inconsistent right now. Like, it might be a connection issue, but I don't know. But for some reason, when I play in Proving Grounds, I shoot way more consistent. Then as soon as I go to something like Rec, it seemed like one game I could figure it out, and the next game, like, I don't know. That just could be me, but let's continue on. This next user said, agree with almost everything you said except the fact that movement is clunky, janky, and has less freedom to branch out of moves than any 2K in recent memory outside of go-to shots and hop jumpers. Removing the hezzy cancel burst and the escape 22 burst effectively dumbed it down. Let me know if y'all agree with that or not. This person says skill-based matchmaking has taken the fun out of the game for him. They can't play with IRLs or even pick up people from Discord when my actual team isn't on because my purple plate invites Thanos and I need my Avengers or I need to go for 40 to win by 3. Every mode I play is game 7. And I know y'all said y'all prefer this, but I agree with this 110%. For me, this is what I think is just making the game annoying for me, because usually I play with a wide range of people, and usually even if you're new to the game, I could pick you up and we could run and still have fun, because the games that they threw at us was random. But this 2K, I run up against all teams, it's like game 7, y'all. So now I feel like I need my strong 5 to play to really have fun. And once I have my strong 5, don't get me wrong, we're gonna run up against anybody and it's gonna be, you know what I mean? It's gonna be easy work. But for some reason, as soon as we pick up 1 or 2 people that don't play the game as much as us, I feel like they narrowing, whoever we playing against, narrowing on that person, and that's backdoor, 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 all screens. I'm like, bro, come on, 2K, jeez. So I know y'all love skill-based matchmaking, but me personally, that was one of the biggest L's so far, man. I have to be honest. I like playing the challenging games, but sometimes, especially if I go wreck, I want to just pick up anybody, any one of my subscribers who don't have as much time to play to the game as me. I want to pick them up and still let them have fun, still let them enjoy a basketball game. But when they're running with me, it's like I have a friend, shout out to Galaxy, man, and he is extremely good at Call of Duty. Extremely good. And Call of Duty got skill-based matchmaking. We played Black Ops 6, the beta, when it came out. Me and Jay was having so much fun running in, killing people, because we are that lower level type people. So we got people on all skill level. As soon as he like, oh yo, I want to run with y'all, bro, it's like we playing against the monsters, man. I'm like, bro, I can't play with you, bro. I can't. I told him straight up, bro, I can't play with you, because anytime we play with you, it's like we're playing against the Face Squad, and they all got Titans and all type of cheating devices, bro. Where are these people coming from? And that's what skill-based matchmaking do. It now limits the amount of people you could play with. Even you have a really good friend, it don't make no sense you play with that good friend, because then you're playing against people who's way above your level. And it's okay to admit people are way above my level, right? That's why I do in COD, bro. These people are, they're way too good. These people are sliding all over the place, matrix diving on every shot. But I ain't got time for that. So it's the same thing that we're experiencing right now in 2K. You run up, if I got my 5, all right, cool, I'm ready for all that jazz, all that pick and roll, vacuum screens, all that backdoor all day. I'm ready for it. But when I'm running with the casual person who don't have that much time, who we ain't got enough reps in with all 5s, especially if we add some new people, I ain't got time for that, man. Oh God, 2K. But let me know what y'all think about that, and that's where we'll end the video right there, man. But let me know if y'all agree with what Black Cobra was saying about NBA 2K25, especially compared to previous 2K. I felt like we had a few things that was really amazing in 2K24. I was disappointed that didn't come back in 2K25. For example, as he said, the mid-range game and layup game was perfection in my opinion. It just added a different dynamic to the game. Now it's pretty much back to a 3-point hunting game, because the mid-range to me, even though I have a build that have a really high mid now that I'm working out with, it just doesn't seem as dynamic as it was in 2K24. And the finishing game around the rim is pure garbage. I have to be honest, it's pure garbage. I know people complain about interior defense, bro. Anybody could take me out of my driving dunk. One more interior you need than that. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. But again, I know y'all don't have to agree with your boy Brute, and that's okay. Just put it in the comment section. Once you keep it positive, man, I do receive positive, disagreements in the right way. And of course, I want y'all to make a recommendation in the comments. What type of changes y'all would like to see in 2K for it to make the game actually salvageable, man? Anyways, y'all have a blessed one. Till next time, be safe out there, y'all. Peace.